Oh my god, bro.
I do love how you are just in the sweet spot of, yeah, man, call up Ludwig. Let's get someone in there. Let's clean this one up.
He's really reliable. That's what he is. He's
reliable.
He is. He's very reliable for being
you can
super
call
far
him
away.
any time of night.
You can message him.
But it's not even just
you
that.
text him.
It's like
he'll show up.
Not just when I need him for a video. If I'm just like bored and I just want to do something, I'm just like when he's streaming, he just answers.
Is that so?
And
I do answer.
Is that so? Is that
okay?
That's cool. That's cool, Jimmy. No, hold on. That's really cool. So he answers your texts and your calls, and when you reach out to him.
How fast would you say on average he answers your text?
I honestly don't think there's ever been a time I've called him and he didn't answer.
Really? That's super interesting.
Well,
That's so
what's actually
crazy.
cool?
Wow.
Ludwig is actually, it helps what you're saying. Is he told us recently? No, you know what? You text me all the time. I don't read my text. If you call, I will answer.
Yeah, that's
and I was like, oh, that's perfect. So I've called him like 3 times the past few weeks. He's not answered once. He actually hasn't even called back.
Oh wow! Isn't that crazy? By the way, Ludwig stayed in my studio apartment once and cummed in his pants while he stayed the night.
Unnecessary.
And so maybe there's a bond that we share.
Unnecessary amount of information.
Why is it? What's unnecessary about it?
We don't share the bond.
Oh, do we not share a bond? Like we came up together?
If you shared the bond, that means you helped him come.
Maybe I did.
I helped
Jimmy.
him come.
Maybe, all I'm saying is that when Ludwig starts to go up the ladder, he doesn't have time for the boys anymore.
Yeah, you know what the fucking difference is? When Mr. Beast calls, he says, "Yo, I got a private jet for you in 24 hours." If I miss that call, I miss the jet.
Oh, that's what it's about.
And he misses
it's about
the video.
PJs.
If I miss Nick's call, I miss like soloing a V4.
That'd be so
you don't give a shit about that?
Yeah, I've given up on rock climbing. Actually, it hurts my hand.
All I'm saying is that we have struggled constantly with Ludwig just not being responsive as our friend. But I guess we just got to be Mr. Beast.
Honestly, you should just throw a mutiny then. Kick him off the podcast.
He says "I love you" to Carl on the phone, but he doesn't say it to us.
Yeah, Mr. Beast is someone who does that all the time. You do that a lot, Jimmy.
I do.
You throw out "I love you" for nothing.
I do, and it pisses my girlfriend off. She's always like, "You just tell everyone you love them." I'm like, "Oh." Well, she's like, "Well, does that mean when you tell me you love me, it just means nothing?" I was like,
kinda.
Honestly, yeah. I just gotta go film.
Dude, great point. Dap up. I gotta go.
I'm like, I can't refute it.
Oh, my call time was 10 minutes ago.
Hey, love you though.
It's just kind of like my version of saying bye, because it's like I'm so like you probably know, so I'm very quick to get off the phone, and that normally like makes people think I hate them, but I just like to be. Here's the information, hang up. So it's like that's a good way of smoothing it over, so they know I don't hate them. So that's why I do
It's
it.
a shit sandwich. You just want to say bye and hang up right away without.
But I can't just go bye. Like if I was like, "Hey, Ludwig, I got a private jet. I need you to come here tomorrow. I'll text you information. I'll connect you with Steele. You're good?" And you're like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Bye." Like you'd be like, "Oh, he hates me." But if I was like, "I love you, bye," you're like, "Oh, okay."
So you don't want to be cold, so you say the most affectionate thing possible.
Known to humans, really. Yeah.
Exactly.
That somehow makes me feel better than you saying it to Carl and never to me, despite living together for like 5 years.
Well, the difference is I don't love you.
Yeah, fair enough. No,
I love Carl Jacobs.
I mean, more if he loved you, you guys would have already had sex.
Yeah.
So
well.
Is that true,
No,
Ludwig?
we have not had sex. We have not had
No,
sex.
but would you?
No, we
Yes, I
haven't.
would have if I loved him.
yeah, exactly. So then there you go. You already have your answer. You don't need validation.
This is good. This is a good growth area. It's like we learned that Ludwig hasn't had sex with us, so he loves us, and Mr. Beast taught us that.
Yeah.
So that's really
I'm
special.
your therapy.